Hello and welcome to the channel. So this amp didn't stay clean for long, and the problem has re-emerged, which kind of thought it would do eventually. But in fact, as soon as I switched it on the next day, so I've decided, I had a bit of a think about this as well overnight, and I've decided I'm going to change a few things on here. So this 68K grid stopper that we've got on here, I'm going to move down onto this tube, which on this 2-pin on the grid, pin 2, which it should be on. And I'm going to move the grid leak down here, and I'm going to ground it on this ground point here, and then remove all of that. So this issue is either the negative feedback was the first thing I thought. Somehow it wasn't grounding properly, but it could also be a grid leak resistor. And actually Gooden had left a comment saying that, and that kind of reminded me of something in the past that I'd looked at a while ago, which was a similar problem. The grid leak lifts, then the tube will. So we're going to put the grid leak down on here on this pin 2 as well to ground, and we're going to put the 68K on the 2-pin. It really should be there. When you get rid of the grid leak that's here, the carbon comp, and that's another thing, I'm going to remove the carbon comps. They're going to be carbon film, because carbon comps can be a pain sometimes. And then I'm also going to look at this negative feedback here, and I think I'm going to remove these two resistors or just change them. So that 2.7, and then there's a 47 there. I'm going to change both of those as well. I'm going to just take the board out and just have a look underneath, make sure we've got nothing that's kind of shorting this resistor out, or that one, because again, if the negative feedback lifts, then we're going to get distortion, because obviously, as you know, that cleans up the amp. And then when I've done that, we're going to run this amp up again and just see where we are with it. And I mean, there's not that much in it, is there? So I'm just going to work my way through it, basically. We're going to have a look at some of these ground points. I mean, they're all pretty solid, but I may just take those off and just clean the chassis and put them back on. We've got a ground here, we've got a couple here, but this problem, you know, it's more than likely to be in this preamp negative feedback stage. Got a grid leak here that could also cause that problem. Might change that. That is actually a little out of spec. It's not too bad, but probably change that for a carbon, probably a metal. I might use metal films for these. Use a metal film for the negative feedback, and for the grid stopper and the grid leak, because they are quieter as well. And I think, unless we find anything under the board, I think that may cure our problem. Right, I've just got the board up enough to see underneath. There's no problems under there. But got these ground points here. It's a bit oxidized, so I'm going to clean those before I put this all back together. Got some resistors for what we're going to change here. Got those in stock. Right, so I'm going to clean around these holes here, and the way I do that is I just use these saw thingy-majiggies that I put on this shaft here and put in the drill. No, I'm joking. Did you all spit your coffee out then? No, we just use a simple wire brush like this. That's all. I bet the owner's watching. I bet he spit his coffee out. There we go, and that just cleans it up like that. And it also looks neater being in a circle that you're going in with the sandpaper or whatever you're going in with. It just looks neater. It makes a nice round circle. So there, he's nice and shiny. So just do the same with the other one, making sure we don't catch that cable, of course. There. There we go. That gets the say that again. That gets the oxidization off there, and they're nice and clean. So we'll go over those with a bit of alcohol, and the job will be a turnip. Right, so we've got the jack socket out here. We've got those two resistors in there. Got the jack socket out here, and we're going to remove this 68K. I'm going to remove this 1 meg grid leak, and we're going to move those down nearer to the socket. Well, on the socket, actually. So we're going to snip him there. Snip him there. I'm doing this while, you know, while I'm working on this amp, because it's just the best place to have it. So while I'm in here, I might as well just do that as well. It'll just be better for the amp, really. Just clean that, a bit more of that contact cleaner there. So we've got those off now, and that leaves us with the ground there. And we've got this link here to ground, which is obviously when you plug the guitar into it, it lifts that ground off there, and the signal goes on to the tube. We've got you probably just can't quite see that, but we just tilt it. We've got another that ground point there, so we'll take that off and we'll clean that ground point as well, and then we'll put all that back together, and then we've just got those two resistors to sort out there, and we're going to change this grid leak, as I've said. So we'll get rid of that as well, clean these two grounds up, and then we've got a ground here where we're going to use this ground on this virtual center tap here. I'm going to try and use that ground, and we'll clean that one up as well. And then we've got another ground there, so we'll probably clean there on the tube socket, mind you, so we'll probably clean those up as well. There we go, we've got him in there. We just cleaned off the flux, bit of alcohol there. That's him sorted out. Right, we've got the grid leak resistor on there, the grid stopper, got it grounded there, I've got the jack socket back in, and yeah, everything. Got the grid leak on the output tube. We've done the negative feedback, clean these two ground points, as well as we've cleaned that ground point, and we'll see what happens now. We'll plug it in. That sounds better, doesn't it? Previous work marked in red pen, must do better. So we did. So yeah, here's a result. So we'll have a bit of a listen. bright amp, even brighter with the bright switch. That's a bit of a smack in the mouth. It's very bright with this guitar. So single coil. Yeah, that's sounding pretty good. Got all the bass in there. Now what I wanted to do with this is a couple of things. So I've got the hot plate here. So what I thought we'd do is just use the hot plate so we can just crank this up a little bit more. So I'm going to plug the hot plate, if the speaker lead will reach. If not, we're going to try it on the 4x12 cab. We're going to try it on the 4x12 anyway. Right, got it through the hot plate, so we'll come down a few dBs. Bass off. It's just beginning to break up a little bit now. So you can tell it's missing a grid stopper or two in the circuit. Bit of blocking distortion there. Yeah, so not great when it's cranked. Could do with a grid stopper really going into that second stage. Let's try it on the 4x12. Right, that's on the 4x12 now, so let's have a listen to that. Yes. better on the 4x12. Rusty. Yeah, so that's minus 12 dBs. We got that. So let's just go a little more. Not bad at that's on number 6 now. Flick the brighter switch off. So that's at number 4. That's minus 4 dBs. But yeah, I mean, a lovely clean tone. It's got a really, really nice clean tone. Let's just come off the... Oops, it's the wrong chord. It's amazing how many mistakes you make when you're demoing amps, because you're that busy thinking about the amp, you forget what you're playing. So there we are, that sounds very nice now, and I obviously hadn't got that quite right before, and it was obvious that fault was going to come back, but yeah, that bit of work there, just... That's tasty, that's nice. A really, really nice amp, as I've said, and really well made. Now I've got a bit of a surprise coming as well, because the customer has another one of these amps, a much bigger one. I think he said about 40, 50 watts. I've seen that many amps over the weekend. Brains are fried. So when he comes to collect this, he's going to drop that off for us just to have a look at. There's nothing wrong with it. Just so we can open it up and just have a look at that one and demo it and stuff. So yeah, quite looking forward to that. But that'll do it for this one. So finally got the Matterhorn sorted out, and yeah, either a grid leak resistor failing or a ground issue, the grid leak's not grounding out properly, or the negative feedback not grounding properly. But whatever, we've fixed it anyway, doing those few things. So you all take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.